A warm welcome to all of you, my dear students. Today, we are going to start a new chapter from your accountancy subject. Chapter 12, Bank Reconciliation Statement. Children, in our previous class, we have studied about the subsidiary book. We saw different types of subsidiary book. We also saw and learned about cash book. Cash book is prepared by the businessman to record all the cash details. We saw that there are two types of cash book: single column cash book and double column cash book. In double column cash book, we maintain two columns, one for cash and the other one for bank. So whatever transaction is there related to bank will be recorded in the bank column of cash book. So children, you can see here it is a bank statement, which is also known as bank passbook. Bank statement or bank passbook is a copy of account of the account holder in the books of the bank. It is issued by the bank to the account holder. So, a businessman, maybe he is having a account in this particular bank. So, the bank will issue him the passbook. It is in the passbook that all the entries related to that business will be entered. So the bank issues this passbook to the account holder. Cash book, you know very well about the cash book. A businessman prepare a cash book to record receipt and payment of cash. So there are two types of cash book: single column cash book where only cash dealings are recorded, and there are two columns or double column cash book in which we record both cash as well as bank column. So children, cash book is a book maintained by a businessman, and bank passbook is the book which is issued by the bank to the businessman or account holder, and this businessman can verify his passbook and cross check the same with his cash book to find if there is any difference between the bank passbook and cash book. So children, debit entries in the cash book are shown on the credit side of the bank statement or passbook. So children, you have to understand here is, what you have to understand over here is, cash book and passbook, they are providing a two different function. Cash book is showing in what way the cash is going out or coming in the business. What are the cash receipt and payment of the business? And passbook is showing the cash deposited and cash withdrawn by the businessman. Okay, so the both books are giving you a two different requirements. Cash books debit entries is a credit entry for the passbook. So if you are recording on the cash book debit side in the bank column some items or transactions, so that will be shown in the credit side of the passbook. Okay, same is the case when if you are recording on the credit side of the cash book bank column, then it will be shown on the debit side of the passbook. Transactions of deposits and withdrawals during the period being recorded in both cash book and passbook. Balances shown by the two records at the end of the period should normally agree. Okay, so whatever transaction have been entered into, if it is deposit or withdrawal during the period, will be recorded in both cash book and passbook. Okay, and at the end of the period, what we will do? We will check both the books, both cash book as well as passbook. And we have to check if both are same. If there is any difference, then we have omitted or we have recorded omitted to record an item in any of the books. If the two balances differ, it is necessary to know the reason for the difference. That is also required. If any difference is there, what is the reason why that difference is there? That you have to check. So how can you check it? By preparing bank reconciliation statement. So what is bank reconciliation statement? Bank reconciliation statement is a statement prepared to reconcile the bank balance as per cash book with the balance as per bank statement or bank passbook. The reasons for difference are ascertained and presented in the statement. So what is the reason of the difference in these two books, cash book and passbook? That can be known if you prepare bank reconciliation statement. Okay, so it is in the form of statement. You have to present this difference in the books through a statement. Now let us see what are the different reasons of difference between the cash book and passbook. The first reason that they are classified it into three parts. That is, the first reason may be because of difference in timing. So under these two categories are the check issued but not yet presented for payment. That means we have issued a check to one of our supplier, okay, one of our creditor. We have issued the check, but that creditor have not presented that check to the bank for payment. So what happened? When we issued this check to a creditor, we have recorded the same in our cash book, stating in the payment side we have mentioned that we have issued a check to our creditor, but the creditor he didn't went to the bank and presented the check so that this payment he will get the payment for this. So what happened? We have recorded in cash book that, but the same is not recorded in passbook. At the end of the period, accounting period, when we went to bank to check, we saw that in cash book this payment was recorded, but passbook have not recorded this payment because he have not presented that payment. So that because of that situation, the difference have arise in cash book and passbook. That you have to rectify. That difference you have to remove, and for that you have to prepare a bank reconciliation statement. I hope you understood the concept behind this. Same is the situation when check deposited into the bank but not yet cleared. See children, when we deposit, we all know that in bank we can deposit the check. But when we deposit the check, we have made an entry in our cash book receipt side bank column that check have been deposited. But the bank have not deposited the same. In the deposit column they are supposed to record it, but bank didn't do that. So what happened at the end of the accounting period, when we checked our passbook and cash book, our cash book receipt side or receipt side have increased, but passbook deposit side is not showing this record. So that means what? There is a difference between these two, passbook and cash book. So that we have to rectify, or for that we have to prepare bank reconciliation statement. Next, the reason of difference between these two balances are transactions recorded by bank. For example, see, interest credited by bank but not recorded in cash book. So you know that when we deposit cash in the bank, they provide us with interest. For example, if we are depositing fixed deposit, they will provide interest on that, but that will be recorded in passbook. But for our cash book, it will not be recorded. So that difference we will find at the end of the accounting period. Same is the case with bank charges. Interest charged by the bank but not recorded in cash book, and interest and dividend collected by the bank. So these are the expenses which the bank will charge to us, like bank charges, and direct payment by the bank. So bank is making the payment, bank is paying the telephone bill or electricity bill of ours, and we are not getting recorded it in cash book, but our passbook is been get recorded with this amount. So that shows the difference. So these are the cases where bank makes the record in passbook, but in our cash book these entries are not made. Okay, so in that case also we will find a difference between these two, and we have to rectify that. Next is error or omission. So if any of the transaction is omitted or forgotten to be recorded, then in that case also cash book and passbook will show a difference, and that you have to rectify by showing a statement which is known as bank reconciliation statement. And now it is time to conclude today's session. Today's class we have discussed about the meaning of bank reconciliation statement. We saw why a bank reconciliation statement is prepared. Next, we saw the reasons of difference between the bank that is balance as per cash book and the passbook. In our next class we will discuss and we will do a problem related to this chapter. Attend the test paper which is attached in today's session. Write down the notes in your accountancy notebook. Meet you in the next class. Till then, goodbye.